Well, the end of a legacy here. For the last 12 years, the people of Denver have only known one mayor, and that changes Monday.
And I recently spent some time with Michael Hancock, who says he too is ready for change.
Yeah, if you're going to work somewhere, this is not a bad place to have to come to every day.
Tucked inside the Denver City and County building is Michael Hancock's office for the past 12 years.
I, Michael B. Hancock,
do solemnly affirm or swear by the ever-living God.
do solemnly affirm or swear by the ever-living God.
Denver is now a much different city.
Recession when we came in, pandemic, social unrest. And in the midst of all of that, Denver experiencing the most unprecedented growth in the city's history. At one time, we were seeing 1,000 people per month move into our city.
He served 3 terms, and come July 17th at 10:30 a.m., he's officially finished as Denver's 45th mayor. And then what happens?
Well, I step off that platform, and I'll probably be looking for a ride home because everything moves immediately to the new mayor.
There are those Lime scooters out there. You know?
Yeah, I might do Lime scooters. That's a long ride home on a Lime scooter.
Home really isn't that far for Hancock. He was raised in Denver, one of 10 kids to a single mom, the family at one time homeless. His high school, Manual, where he graduated as head boy in 1987, one of his favorite places to meet up and reminisce. He knew back then between football, executive club, and student council, politics would be in his future.
So it would not have surprised any of your friends in high school that you would become the mayor of Denver?
No. In fact, I think in the high school yearbook, they named me the most likely to run again for office.
And he loves coming back here,
You know, I used to walk these halls.
talking to students who remind him of himself. A mural marks his accomplishments and other notable grads before him, like former Mayor Wellington Webb, the only other black mayor of Denver.
Pleased to meet you guys.
Don't you think it's pretty cool that he's up on that wall and here you are meeting him? Yeah. And you know he went to school here, right? Yeah. So you guys,
Yeah,
see, you could be mayor someday.
you will be mayor someday.
Hancock tells me he's ready to leave and take a vacation. He's consulted with former mayors who gave him advice to just breathe and step back.
You've been living a life of 15, 30-minute increments for 8 or 12 years now, and you've got to come off of that.
Plus, now he has 3 grandbabies to bond with.
The oldest one is only 3 years old, and the ability to connect with them, because I haven't really had that opportunity, is something I'm really, really looking forward to.
Do you honestly feel like you are leaving Denver in a better place than when you arrived?
I think Denver's future is tremendously bright. I think Denver is a much different city. You might get differing perspective of whether or not we are better. I believe Denver's better. I think Denver's a more resilient city.
Resilient? So is he. You can't be mayor without critics and controversy, and Hancock's had his share, and he has thicker skin for it.
And you really just have to put things in perspective and really not read a lot of that stuff, to be quite honest with you, for your own mental health. I had to counsel my kids and even my ex-wife at the time to don't read that stuff. Do not read it.
He's more focused on his successes as mayor, a job he calls a blessing and a privilege. Denver has become a more globally competitive city with new businesses, an unemployment rate under 3%, an airport that's the 3rd busiest in the world. The best thing you've done as mayor?
Open every rec center to the young people of this city. I'm so proud that we went from less than 1,000 kids who are members of the rec center program to over 100,000 kids who are members.
Hancock also has some regrets.
Not really being able to move fast enough and understand the intricacies of the unhoused in our city.
Another that he can more easily laugh about now came at the start of the pandemic in what he calls Hancock's prohibition.
Probably chapter 1 in my book, you know, my prohibition. How that came about was hilarious. But then to watch the immediate after effects of that, where it was even more hilarious. You know, when you look back on it, at first it was horrifying. They're like, I mean, literally within an hour, they're like, Mayor, lines are forming at liquor stores and dispensaries. And I mean, not like just a line, they're like lines down the block. And we were like, you're kidding me. And we turned on the TV and you could see the news showing. I'm like, oh my God. But you know, within that hour, we had already decided we were wrong. and we need to change it.
And we can all share in what he considers some of the most fun and memorable moments, championship parades and celebrations that finished right on the steps of the Denver City and County building.
Make some noise one more time for your Stanley Cup champions.
Hancock knows it's time for fresh ideas for Denver. And as he watches incoming Mayor Mike Johnston prepare to take the oath, he has this advice.
Number one, love this city more than you love being mayor. And that keeps the interests of the people at the forefront. And two, don't forget who put you here. It's not the media. It's not the editorial board. It's the people. And those are the folks you always answer to. And then the third one, of course, is that it's not about you. The moment it becomes about you, the city loses. It's about the people. And those three values, when I've stepped outside those boundaries, there's been the worst days of my life in this office.
Are you done with politics?
I don't think so. In one way or another, I'll be involved.
And he has left a handwritten letter to Mike Johnston and a packet of information with everything a new mayor needs to know. And then come Monday morning, Mayor-elect Johnston's inauguration happens at 10, followed by a community celebration later that night outside Union Station from 5 to 10.